we are now back on the Shits podcast. We are either shooting the shit, starting some shit,
or picking up where the shit left off, baby.
Yo, I'm your host, Monsoon, Staraw, the coolest cat you heard thus far.
Come on, man. I'm Bubba Ball, one of the dreads you cannot catch at the mall unless it's an outlet mall where them deals is at. Go hang out where the deals at, y'all.
And our very special guest to the podcast this week, man, dope ass lyricist, dope ass vocalist. Man, y'all need to get in tune with him doing some big shit. Y'all gonna hear a lot from him. Y'all make some noise and give it up for my man Doug Olay.
Yes, sir.
Olay, baby.
See that shit? It started early. Do it again.
Get it again.
Olay, baby.
See that? Get you wet. Olay, get you wet. Yo, before we go any further, man, I gotta get some shouts out to Fluent Radio. That's www.fluentradio.com. You can catch us there on Mondays, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Also, you can check us out on Philly Jams, 95.3 FM, Sundays, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And you can check us out on 105.9 The Basement out of Las Vegas. That's Fridays, 12 noon to 2 p.m. Yeah. Also, this week, Sunday, March 12th, it's going down the 312 Music Awards, y'all. If y'all ain't got y'all tickets yet, y'all need to get y'all motherfucking tickets because it's on the popping.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you know, we're going to see who.
Suited and booted.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
finna say, seeing that like the Grammys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The Chicago Grammys. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to see who's going to bring home them plaques. You know what I'm saying?
Get that hardware.
But it's all love, though. It's all love. I feel like anybody that's nominated, man, it's all love. And
Yes.
it's gonna do a lot for the
Congratulations,
city,
man. Definitely.
So that's the Sunday. Yep. So with that being said, Doug, since you are the phenomenal guest to the podcast this week, we'd like to do a check-in. So since you're the guest, man, let us know how was your week, bro.
I work 14 hours a day.
God
Damn, bro.
6 days a week.
God damn.
I'm your neighborhood R&B singing truck driver, so.
Oh, shit.
Man, I've been at work. Shit, I've been at work. Tomorrow I'm
Wait,
going to
bro,
take a
hold
personal
on.
day, though.
14 days. No, what's it? 14 hours, 6 days a week.
Yes, sir. Overnight.
When do you? And it's overnight. So when do you sleep?
This is my sleep time right now. I get off at 6 in the morning. I'm usually sleep till 2 in the afternoon. Be to work at 4. Do it all again.
So I know you be mad as hell if somebody interrupt your sleep.
Not really. It for good causes because I still got shit to do. So you know what I mean. And then the kind of job I got, I could drive, pull over. You know what I'm saying? Drive, chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I haul cars. So
okay. Are you be towing people shit?
No, I haul cars at a company that from one dealership to the next.
Okay.
7 and 9 car.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Bud, what about you?
Yeah.
How was your week, Bud?
Man, pretty good, man. You know, the kids, they back in all kind of effects and shit. They got their shit going, so we got track going. My son just wrapped up basketball, so that was dope. You know what I mean? Seeing his progression and the team, you know what I mean, how they came together.
Yeah.
They ran into, you know what's amazing to me, man? Let me tell y'all this, man.
What's that?
We got some kids out here that's still phenomenal, bro. And
No
they
doubt.
big, G.
Absolutely.
They are like I'm 6'4". This one shorty was 6'2", playing with the 7th and 8th grades. And you could tell, you know,
Better be starting.
They got of course. But when they got on the floor with him, you could tell they kind of demeanors was like, and then they started playing with him, and he wasn't that good coming right off.
Oh shit.
So they gave them some, momentum, some confidence, and you seen them progress through the game and kept it close, then they wound up getting blew out towards the end, but it wasn't a blowout from the beginning like it could have been because they had a phenomenal team. Like you could tell these young men been playing together. They got a good coaching program, you know what I mean? So it's just phenomenal to watch young men at a young age playing these sports. They got togetherness, you know what I mean? They ain't out there disrespectful on the court, but they hooping.
That's good.
That's what I like to see, how the game has progressed and it's dropped down in lower ranks. It's always been down there, but now we at CBS, bro, watching an 8th grade game. So that was like, hey, man, we made it.
And you know what, man? I'm really glad you said that because not just for the young men playing ball, but also for the young ladies out here.
Young ladies also.
Any kid out here that's playing sports. Hey,
on the varsity team as a freshman.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Yeah, they ball, bro.
I'll be like, damn.
They ball.
And what we got to realize, man, we got to support them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
real talk, we got to support them because I don't give a fuck if your kid's sitting on the bench and he don't get no tick. still go to them games and support. You know what I'm saying? Whether your kids, he don't come out the dugout. You know what I'm saying?
No
Be
doubt.
there and support, because the thing is,
when he get in.
When
he get in.
That's the Ring. That's the Ring app. Shout out to Ring. But that's the thing though, because I feel like kids need that support, and kids need to feel like somebody is there to see them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know, I think that's very, very important. For me, man, my week was cool, man. Last night was real dope for me, man. I got a chance to check out my brother Ty Barnett on A Million Little Things. So that was his second episode that he was on, man.
That's the sitcom, right?
It's okay. Sitcom. So it was real dope. So shout out to Ty Barnett for that, man. So that was super dope. But we're on to bigger and better things. Doug O. Lake.
Yes, sir.
Question. First of all, my first question, I'm not gonna ask, because this question is more important to me right now.
Okay.
How did you come up with the name?
Okay, so first name is Douglas.
Okay.
We from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Hottest spot to go to is where?
The lake.
That's up.
White folks spot. Okay.
This nigga talk to white
Take it left. Nigga turn real quick, didn't it? Shit.
I don't know where the fuck he go. Where you going? Burlington Coat Factory, motherfucker?
Okay, well, all right.
Coles, nigga?
No, the lakefront growing up for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was always.
Now, which one? Now, clarify which one. Where you at?
Anyone in the hood, 31st, Rainbow.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
sir.
Yeah. Southside busted.
So, the lake is the cool spot, the kicking spot, the hangout spot. So when you think of Doug, I want you to think of the cool spot. I want you to think of kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vibrant, high vibrations. And then I just slapped the O on it, and there it is.
Yeah.
So I get the lake part. I get the Doug part. Why the O though? Why slap the O on
Doug O list?
Doug Lake was a little too,
Okay, I get
it was
it.
a little too simple. Mr. Lake. I went through a lot. I cycled. I cycled through a lot. I cycled through a lot of names, and I just one day thought about it and slapped the O on it. My name used to be Dougo when I first started music. So I kind of took that in 2016 and just made my whole O Lake persona, and it stuck.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
But now here's the thing that's dope about it, is that it does stand out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that was my first question to you, because like when I heard it, you know what I'm saying, when I heard your name, I'm like, Doug O. Lake, like, damn. I'm thinking about an Irish motherfucker at first, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But I thought it was dope, and I just really want to know the background behind it, so I'm glad you was able to break that down.
Yes, sir.
So I think you kind of answered this question at first, but I'm going to still ask this question. Where you from?
Chicago, South Side, East Side.
Yeah.
Born and raised on the East Side.
Fuck you talking about?
Over East.
Over East.
Over East.
Born and raised over East, man. I still live over there now.
Okay.
What's up?
How do you think the East Side has shaped you artistically?
Well, it's got its own culture like out west.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't get me wrong, it's part of Chicago and everything, but once you east
a
side of the lake, east side of the state,
it is.
It's a whole different. You know what I mean? And you can say that in good ways, you can say that in bad ways, you can say that in ways it's just a little different than Inglewood and out west and
up
north. You know what I mean?
And you moved
so and growing up over there, times was different. You know, we was able to go outside and play outside and walk to the lake, and walk to the store, and be outside still after the street lights come on, as long as you're on the block. Because I had the type of grandmother that sat on the porch till 10, 11 o'clock at night. You know what I mean? So as long as she can see you,
you good.
You go outside, and we went outside and played. These kids today, they video game and technology crazy. We was outside.
That's crazy.
That's all they get.
It's interesting that you say that, man, because I be thinking about that with my kids on my block. But anyway, we gotta take a break real quick. Hey yo, shout out to all the motherfuckers out there from over east, man, that's doing their thing. And then when they go out west, they still doing their thing, y'all. It's the Shits Podcast, man. It's the shit.
Jaja Smith, Zevin Heaven at gmail.com, Zevin Heaven at Instagram, Zevin Heaven Facebook, Jaja Smith Facebook, Jaja Smith 20 Instagram. I have the cupcakes that you need. I have the cupcakes that you want and all the flavors, any flavor that you can imagine. Chocolate chip cookies, any type of sweet treats. That's why it's Zevin Sweet Treats, y'all. I'm mobile. If you want to call me, area code 872-225-2680. That's 872-225-2680.
Yeah. We are now back on the Shits Podcast, and we are in here with the coolest cat, Doug O'Lake. You know what I'm saying? You heard him break down the science behind the name. So, all right, so you told us about the name, told us about being from over east, told us about grandma on the porch. Tell us, when did you really feel confident enough that you can sing? You know how some motherfuckers know they like, I'm good in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at karaoke. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But shit,
karaoke,
no, I'm good
okay.
enough to go in the studio. I'm good enough to get in front of motherfuckers and do my thing. When did you know that?
I had to be like 7 years old. My aunt, man,
damn.
she records everything. When I tell you, she still got the box of VHS tapes of all
Okay.
of us growing
Yeah.
up, man. She records everything. So, one of my favorite songs always been Johnny Gill, My.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite
I
songs.
thought
Like
you was going to say rub you the right way, but anyway, go ahead.
my grandma wasn't playing that, singing that.
Oh, she was.
Yeah, my grandma wasn't playing that.
Right.
That was the closest thing other than gospel that we was able to sing growing
Shut
up.
up.
Yeah, my mama didn't mind, but at grandma's house, no, she wasn't going for none of that.
So is it safe to say that's your favorite Johnny Gill song?
Absolutely, absolutely, and his vocals on Boys to Men, with New Edition, because if you really want to be honest, he kind of brought the maturity to New Edition from them being kids. So when JG joined,
Hold on, that made me
think about it. When JG joined,
Damn.
that's when you listen to that whole
That's when they
album.
grew up.
Yeah, that's when it was like,
They
okay,
made grown
these niggas-
man music.
Yeah, these niggas is singing. So my aunt recorded it, and I seen my mother, God rest her soul, I seen my mother over there crying. Like, this boy really be singing, and for her to, I guess she was amazed that I knew the song word for word. That was one of my favorite songs, and that's when I started singing. And from there, I started singing in church, and then in high school, shit. That's all I did in high school.
Damn.
Anybody that went to high school with me know, that motherfucker used to walk through the hallways singing. That's what he do.
Just flowing.
Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
Calumet. Right
The
down
Met.
street.
Okay.
Yeah, right down the street.
shit.
Yeah.
What's it called now? Perspective.
Yeah, some other
They
shit.
changed the name.
You sound like
Perspective.
you said some other
shit.
Some other bullshit.
It's
Whatever.
crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to the teachers though.
It tripped me
No
out
doubt.
when they had to wear uniforms at Calumet.
That was the best part about it, because your shoe game had to be impeccable.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
Your
what
shoe game
made
had to be
school
impeccable.
easy.
Your shoe game had to be impeccable.
All you had that was like 4-5 pairs of
That's
decent
it.
shoes.
Moms
and
moms
you
didn't
good.
care about buying shoes for me because she didn't have to buy the clothes.
They had to buy no
You know what I mean?
clothes.
Clothes I wore on the weekends or in the summertime. But
Right.
during the school years, true. Fall, I had started with new uniforms, Christmas new uniforms, and them lasted all the way to the end of the school year.
Yeah.
But the shoe game had to be impeccable. Then I started working at Burger King. That's when minimum wage was $4.15. You hear me?
Ooh, I remember
That's
them
my
days.
age, boy.
Yeah, I remember them days.
God damn. That's
You
around the
around
time
my
cigarettes
age,
was the same
Yeah,
price, too.
$200 check get you through, baby. You hear me?
Man.
You was fly
I
as
never-
hell though.
I never thought about that shit though.
Yeah.
As far as the school uniforms, because that's what I used to dread about school uniforms. Like I had to wear the same shit every day, but then now you just like, but your
It made
shoes
it easy,
but
bro.
your shoes had to be tight.
Shoes had to be tight. But with
Made
how
it
you met,
easy.
they back then, everybody was color struck. You couldn't wear blue and black
Yeah,
or red
yeah,
and black
y'all was
shoes.
straight-
Man, we was
straight
still,
over the
we
moles
was
over
still
there.
wearing that shit. Boy.
They hard and
It
heavy on
was,
that.
but
What's up, cuz?
Calumet was Vice Lords, right?
No, they was
No,
moles.
Moles. All the stones over there.
Okay. Damn.
Huh?
So much,
Few,
Right
right?
on, right.
a sprinkle of GDs,
Yeah.
a few of
A
them.
From the
little
hood.
bit, a
But
little
they
bit.
ain't had no
Few of them.
choice.
They was getting chased and shit though.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
They don't
Ain't
have
had no
GDs
choice.
that quick.
GDs wasn't in the door over in
few
the
of
Met.
them over there, you know what I'm saying?
We had to go rescue Keith from up there, man.
Yeah, we used to go to
Damn.
Finger and for the basketball games to get into it with them niggas. The
Oh,
GDs
man.
from Finger, boy, we used to get into it with them.
Get it cracking in that bitch.
The good times. But see, that's when you can get into it and niggas really fight.
Yeah.
You might get hit in the head with a stick or something, you know what I'm saying? But you coming home at night. Now
But you was
these
good, though.
it's different
Yeah,
now.
it's totally
And look, I
different.
remember, you right, man. You know what? I mean, we went out west one time and got into it at like a Whitney Young game or some shit. And I mean, the one side came over there. We met up in half court and fought. And by the time the police came in that motherfucker, it was like everybody had enough. Pick their little shit up. You know what I
Alright,
mean?
go home,
Some
alright.
went and sat down. Some, you know what I
Right.
mean? The game started back. Everybody went and sat down and shit and kept chatting. I'm like, damn, nigga, we just had a brawl
Whole
in
brawl.
this bitch.
Yeah.
And went and sat
never
the
see
fuck
that shit
down.
again.
Man,
Never.
bro, that shit
Somebody
was
be gonna
wild.
die.
Shit,
Somebody
bro.
be gonna got killed.
Yeah.
All
About
type of
8
shit. It's
motherfuckers
crazy.
got killed
Yeah.
within 2 minutes.
Man, this
Real
is high
shit.
school though, and don't get me wrong. You had your few niggas in high school that was, out here like that. But
Yeah.
they wasn't doing that. I had a couple niggas that was killers, still going to school.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still getting them
Real
good,
shit.
still with the uniform every day and that.
Nigga can shoot.
Yeah.
Ain't got a good GPA.
You know what I'm saying?
The fuck?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
I had a homie that was in the real life gang banging shit, but he was a great bowler. And Simeon had a bowling team.
Yeah.
This nigga used to bowl. The teachers would announce and shit over the intercom to try to keep him interested in school. They knew he was a hell of a motherfucker on the streets too, but he was a great student. Nigga could bowl though. Like how many kids you know bowl?
Right.
Bro, this
Right.
nigga
Not
bowling
too many.
perfects, turkeys
Not
and
too
all
many.
kind of shit. That's how we knew what turkeys was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Bro was cold like that.
Damn.
Straight demon on the streets though.
Crazy as fuck.
So it's just a yin and yang, man. But they held on to him long as possible, though. It was a beautiful thing, man. And he was a great student, man. Quiet, kind of standoffish. He wasn't no real outspoken type of dude and shit. But yeah, real cool.
Get his
man.
ass on the street. He was knocking motherfuckers off.
Man, if he had to, I'm sure he was gone.
I don't say his name because we'll do
Right.
Nah, man, he good. He good. He good.
What was the first venue that you can remember performing at?
Far as like, cause I could say I used to perform at the games in high school.
Oh,
Yeah,
Damn.
I was a mascot and everything at Calumet. I did it all.
hold
Oh,
the fuck
shit,
up,
man.
nigga.
I
Wait,
did it
so
all,
you
bro.
would
I
tell
was
me
the
you was a
Indian. I was
mascot
the
and
Indian.
singer?
Yes. I my junior year, my sophomore year, I sung for the senior graduation.
Okay.
I believe I could fly, so I guess we can say that. That
Yeah.
was my first
How many
Oh,
people
man.
was that?
shit. The whole senior class,
Times
of,
have changed.
whole senior class,
It's about
2000.
200. That's
Yeah,
about
the
200
whole
people
senior
plus
class,
the staff
yeah.
that was there.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So let
And
me ask you-
workers.
what's crazy is I grew up in church, so I wasn't nervous. I could
Yeah.
look back at the time and I was like, let's get it, let's do this shit.
How old was you when you? Now that you say that, because church, you can freestyle at whatever age you can get up there. What age
can
did you
you?
get up there?
No, grandma wasn't playing
I'm
that.
about to say,
You're not finna get up there playing.
Nah, boy.
No, I ain't
Once-
talking about freestyle. I'm just saying, as long as you can sing, they gonna let you sing at church. Is what I mean.
Yeah,
I
so-
ain't talking about get up there freestyle.
No, but they ain't gonna let you sing just what you want to sing.
No,
No,
you gotta learn
as
them
long as you
songs
can sing that church song,
and
you
youth
gonna sing
choir,
at
all
church.
that. I'm gonna say, so that was 16. But by then I had already performed solos at church and everything, so
That's what I'm saying. What was your first time like at church, blowing it up at church?
I had to be like 12, 13.
So that's like sixth grade.
We had did the little
6th, 7th grade.
and back then I had the Tevin Campbell voice.
Okay.
So we sung that song with Quincy Jones that Tevin Campbell tomorrow.
Oh,
will
we sung that at my graduation.
Yeah, so
Yeah, graduation
it was
song.
that- I look back at that. I
graduate.
still have that VHS. I look back at that VHS because, like I say, my auntie recorded everything. Still to this
Yeah.
day, she put out the phone, record everything. We be like, auntie. So
Can't help it.
at that moment, that was the first and last time I was able to sing that song because around 12, 13, my voice started going through the change and I was squeaky and I was
It just did it now,
you know what I'm saying?
too.
So it started going through the change and everything. So I didn't learn my comfortability because I've always been a singer that step out the box. That
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to give me the Maxwell. This woman's
Oh,
worth. Give me the.
shit.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna practice it. If I
Yeah.
can't do it, then ain't no I can't do it. I'm gonna get it.
But you good with that song though. You sing that motherfucker anyway. You good with that.
Nowadays though, like I said, I got comfortable with my depth.
Yeah.
I got comfortable with the sound of my voice.
Okay.
So it would take a lot of practice for me to hit that Maxwell all the way, non-falsetto. I could probably do it, but you know what I mean.
Hold on, man.
I don't.
You could try. You could try.
Nope.
He said, nah, nigga ain't about to do that shit.
Nope.
So, okay. So, what was the first venue? Just say like secular venue. You know what I'm saying? As far as not in church or something like that.
I performed at Jaguar. Y'all remember Jaguar?
Hell
Shouts out to
yeah.
Stony Stables.
Yeah.
I remember
Hold
Jaguar back on 147th, the club.
Yeah.
Do we got a
Hosted.
new name now? It got a
No,
new
it's
name.
not even there no more. It used
No,
to not
it
hosted,
used to be across
Dixie
the street.
Highway. Dixie Highway.
Yeah, okay,
147
147 Dixie Highway. You right, Jaguar.
They
Man,
didn't
that
change
was
it.
fun.
They didn't change it to like.
It's like a strip mall over
Yeah,
there sometimes.
it's a produce store right there now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The meat market.
And I remember, man, because right after high school, I went to the Navy. So when I came back from the Navy, we did the car club scene real heavy.
Yeah.
And
Chicago.
that was my claim to fame, I think. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And it
You
was some
in
kind of
the
event.
car club?
Yeah, in the Colors Club, Nationwide Colors Club.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So it was I forgot what was going on at the venue because it wasn't a regular Saturday night. It was a regular, like a Wednesday or Thursday night.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this music professionally. I'm gonna try to do this thing seriously.
Okay.
Then that was 2004, 2005. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So music was I think at that time R&B was kind of, I ain't gonna say R&B was dying, but music was taking a turn. You know, the South was heavy then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Kells was popping, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Hey, yo, we're gonna take a break real quick. Hey, yo, shout out to all the motherfuckers out there, man, car clubs who don't have a car, but you just like the shirt or the jacket. It's the Shit podcast, man. It's the shit.
Everybody be talking like they know what the shit is. The podcast is real. Check on the Monsoon and Bubba Ball. This Black Knight Shy. The shits.
That shit was cold.
I sung it at my military ball, freshman year.
Yeah.
98.
Hey, man, y'all not tuned in to Shit's podcast, man. We're not chilling with Doug O'Lake. Hey, man, he giving us his story, man. This man is sung for car clubs, the church, and now the motherfucking Navy.
Yeah.
So, when did you go into the Navy?
2002.
So let me ask you this: what made you pick the Navy out of all branches?
The Marine niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
The Army niggas front line. I'm not standing on nobody's front line shooting shit if it go down. The Air Force is lazy, and absolutely. Anybody get in the Air Force? Absolutely.
Hey man, I tried to get to the Air Force. Man.
The Air Force is lazy as fuck. and the Navy was my closest to traveling. You know, I've been on 2 med cruises. 1 Westpac cruise, man. I done been somewhere everywhere without a passport. But I wish now that I'm older now, I didn't appreciate none of that shit. Yeah. None of the things I seen. I still got all the Polaroids and everything from that, man. So some of the things I seen at that moment, I was like, man, I'm trying to kick it. What's up? You know, instead of enjoying, man, I done been to Dubai twice. I've been to Bahrain. I've been to Greece. I've been to Italy.
How's Greece?
That's cool, but the women got hair everywhere.
Oh,
the shit they don't say. They be beautiful, but they
was just watching a movie the other day and chick had hair out my dog.
Yeah,
we was trying to figure out if that's the cool thing.
It's the 70s bush.
Maybe it's the cool thing now. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, this was then though. I don't know now. This was then. You know, this was early 2000s. I don't know what it's like now. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Man, I've crossed international waters. I've been through the Mediterranean Sea. I've been through the Suez Canal, the Straits of Gibraltar. Man, I've been some of the dopest places ever, man.
What was the best place you ever been?
What's your top 3? Because I know
top
you got
3
too many.
Top 3: Turkey.
I like Turkey.
Bahrain, and Dubai. Dubai, I'm number 1. I gotta go back to Dubai now today because it was so long ago, man. Man, when I tell you Turkey, that's where you get your gold from. You think this gold over here is man, and it's way cheaper and it shine like ice. You hear me? And that's when niggas was wearing chains. Now we was wearing chains till our nuts and shit. You remember them back in the day? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So.
I could never afford one of them. I had the closest I had to my rib cage.
The jury exchange over there. At the time, I'm not sure now because it's been so many years since I've been. The jury exchange over there, man. Oh man, absolutely. And the food. Oh my God, they got, like I said, they got people think it's a third world country. They had everything. They had Burger King and everything. And that shit is better than over here in the States. You hear me? It's a whole different menu. It's a whole different. They got shit over there that you see. You ain't gonna even see on this menu. The McDonald's, all that shit. The meat be different. It be real. Man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Shit crazy.
Well, I mean, I've been reading up on it, man, and it's like so much shit that's sold in the United States that they don't even sell overseas. Like some of the shit, like it's banned.
It's
banned.
Same
way, vice versa.
You know what I'm saying? But they sell it to us here. But that's a whole nother.
It's
thing.
beautiful. Hey, what was your job on there? My brother was a machinist mate.
Me too. MM2.
Yeah, he said he used to get a lot of people down there. He used to what they used to oil them.
Yeah, and
they come down there. They ain't supposed to be down there. He used to oil their ass and shit.
And then that's what I didn't want to do that when I first got into the Navy. When I first got into the Navy, my recruiter, he saw me coming a mile away.
They always do.
He saw me coming a mile away, baby. And I was like, I want to be a fireman because that's always been one of my dreams. I never did it, but I wanted to be a fireman. So I figured that you'd be, you know what I'm saying? You'd be fighting fires on a boat. Man, hell no. So being a fireman in the Navy is undesignated. So you could be a seaman, no homo, or a fireman. A seaman, you get to do that for a year and pick whether you want to be a boatswain's mate, stuff topside. Now, when you be a firefighter, undesignated fireman, you get to pick whether you want to be a machinist mate, an electrician's mate, a hull technician, a DC man, stuff like that. So I was working with the machinist mates, and I realized that which I should have kept going and been a diesel mechanic type thing.
Yeah.
But I was
But
like,
you can
fuck
use that shit now.
Yeah, but I was like, fuck that, because I realized at that moment during that time I was too fly to be down there getting all dirty and shit. Your uniforms. I'm looking at everybody else's uniforms,
All
blues,
these
they
fuck.
all clean and shit. And I'm
Yeah.
down dirty mechanic hands and shit, and them. It's crazy. So, but
I'm
I
trying
stuck
to
it
wear
out.
these chains, nigga.
Yeah, I stuck it out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when I did my time and got on.
So where did you do your training at? So like I was in the Army Reserve.
Okay.
Shout out to the Army
I
Reserve.
did that too for 2 years when I got home.
Okay.
Yeah. Out of I was at the one in Crestwood. Yeah,
Okay.
I did that for 2 years.
Where you do your basic training at?
In Great Lakes.
Okay.
Yeah, and they did Great Lakes, and after that, I flew straight to Virginia, and I was in Virginia for my whole
Fort
time.
Lee?
No, Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay.
NOV.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Shout
Been
out
to Fort Lee though.
It
Been to
was
Fort Lee a
dope.
couple
It was
times.
dope. It was dope.
Mhm.
So
Fort Lee?
Hey man, I had a blast at Fort Lee, man, for real. Cause I was young, you know what I'm saying. You just not getting a check, you know what I'm saying. It's like
Absolutely.
$600, $700 every 2 weeks. You like at that age, you like, oh shit.
Then when you be
I'm
overseas, you know, ain't no federal or state taxes. When you get on the other side of the equator, you get the whole base pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bussin'.
Mm-hmm.
Who are some of your musical influences?
Luther Vandross, Johnny Gill, Usher,
Give us top 5.
Luther Vandross, number 1.
Okay.
Johnny Gill, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. Johnny Gill, number
Okay.
2. Musically,
Yeah.
musically,
All that is highly debatable. All that is highly debatable.
Musically,
These his top 5.
Kels, musically. I'm saying that
Yeah.
big
man.
bold letters. Musically.
Kels bad.
Number 4, Genuine. I ain't gonna lie. Genuine at the time. Genuine at the time was you know what I'm saying?
I ain't mean to do that one.
Genuine at the time was and
musically, Genuine.
yeah, come on, man. He had a run. Genuine had a
Bro,
run. Man, I said Usher.
Are we
so
saying,
got Usher.
bro? Are we saying singing or are we saying performing?
Singing.
And you saying Genuine?
Yes.
Come on. All right. Okay,
Yes.
but this is short.
We
This
can
short.
debate. No, we can debate that now.
Why Genuine, bro?
Because Genuine brought. Okay, during that time, the light skinned niggas was fading.
Yeah.
Genuine
you
brought.
still had Tony Terry though.
Not then, not in 99, 2000. No.
Wait,
Not in 99, 2000 when Genuine was hot, and Genuine brought to the game what nobody else brought. He brought the performance. He brought the
brought
coming
the
out
dancing.
on stage. You know what I'm saying? Showmanship.
right? I get
And his
yeah,
first
that's-
3 albums, his 4 albums. The senior was dope too. Was just amazing. He had a run.
Man, you're a
and
real
growing
student.
up,
You are a real student of the art.
yeah, and
I'm
growing
saying
up,
that as a compliment.
we, you know, I was never me. I'm an Anthony Hamilton singer. You know what I'm saying? I was never I was never a dancing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like what he brought. He taught showmanship. He brought
Yeah.
a show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Entertaining.
yeah. Number 5, Teddy Pendergrass. I know every damn the Teddy Pendergrass song.
Hold on,
Turn them off.
Yeah.
I know every.
Hey,
You know what
man,
I'm saying?
listen.
So that's my top 5. But it's a
can
toss
do.
up between Luther Vandross and Johnny Gill from number 1, because don't nobody sang like Johnny Gill. I grew up emulating. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Johnny
bro,
Gill.
Johnny Gill has one of the strongest voices in R&B.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I would say that that's after Teddy Pendergrass.
Right. No doubt.
That's
no
after
doubt.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Like
No
to
doubt.
me,
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass is the best male vocalist in my opinion.
Now you better than Luther?
Yes,
Oh, you tripping?
because
Teddy?
I think Teddy Pendergrass just he was the symbol of masculinity, like black
Yeah,
masculinity.
no doubt. No
real
doubt.
shit.
But
you
then
know
we
what
can
I'm
say that
saying?
about Barry White too, because Barry White
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the epitome of black
Then you
masculinity
can't
too.
leave out like Isaac Hayes and all
Right.
that kind of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
'Cause you
Right.
know, that's Shaft era.
Them
You
niggas
know
was
what
high.
I mean? That shit was
Them
yeah,
niggas
everybody
was
was
high,
high making
baby.
their music.
Now,
you know
what I will say, the reason why Luther Vandross is so prevalent to me,
Yeah.
that was my mother. God rest her soul. That's my mother's
Okay.
favorite artist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My
So you
mother
heard
was
a lot of Luther.
Man, that's not a
Mother
Luther Vandross song I don't know. That's not an album I don't know.
Luther was cold.
So growing up,
Yeah.
we didn't. Don't get me wrong. In my room, I listened to whatever music of that day.
Yeah.
But you know, moms had to. Remember the Flow Model stereo set with
Oh,
the
yeah,
record
yeah,
player?
yeah,
Man,
definitely.
moms had that cranking
You was
on the
balling if you
regular.
had
On
that.
the regular, you know what I'm saying?
you was
Saturday
balling.
morning cleanup music.
You was balling if you had that then, and you poor if you people look at this. You poor if you have it now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like you got that. Oh man, sorry.
With the 12 model Flow Model, the double 12.
Yeah.
Yes sir. Yeah.
On it.
With all the knobs.
No doubt.
Some you didn't even know what they was there for, but you
the
was
record
like,
player collected dust because moms never played records. We had tapes
man.
and CDs. Then she added the
bro.
CD joint to it once CDs got real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. So growing up, I feel like
Components,
that shaped the artist I am today.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you could remake or I should say remake one Luther Vandross song, which one would it be?
Superstar. I wanna tell you, baby, the changes I've been going through. Missing you. Oh. Yeah, I would definitely make that song. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby?
That's it.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Man,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Absolutely.
Oh shit. The speakers is getting hot, goddamn it. Hey yo, we gotta take a
Smoked
break.
it, motherfuckers.
We gotta take a break real quick. Hey yo, shout out to all the motherfuckers out there that still got their hair cut like Teddy Pendergrass. You ain't got no hairline. You ain't like no line right there.
Cut it off.
It's just podcast, y'all. It's the shit.
Fuck you holding on there.
If you're looking for great coffee, come visit Andy Sunflower Cafe, located at 9920 Southwestern Avenue in the Beverly neighborhood, or 756 East 111th Street in the Pullman neighborhood. Again, Andy Sunflower Cafe, black owned for all your gourmet coffee needs.
Yeah, we are now back at the Shits Podcast. We're either shooting the shit, starting some shit.
We picking up where the shit left off. We telling the truth too.
Telling the truth. And so, but before we even get back into this interview with Doug O'Lake, coolest motherfucker on the planet, we do want to put this out there, man. If you got to get your hair cut by another barber besides the barber that you already been going to for years, it's all right. It's all right. 'Cause sometimes people just get too busy, man. You know what I'm saying? But just let the nigga know it's something, man, because it has to be communication.
I ain't letting you know nothing. That's my money. I'm spending my bread wherever I want to spend my bread. When you see my hair cut and see it ain't you, but barbers take that personally. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But and it ain't as long as you still my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Afterwards.
20 years, Greg. 20 years, man. And then you go get
I got my hair cut by the barber in my shop now on my birthday because me and
it
my
ain't
barber
the same
birthday.
shop, is it?
Yeah, me and my barber birthday is a couple days apart.
Okay.
So he was out of
Hey,
town.
when is your birthday?
October 27th. Scorpio.
Okay. Scorpio. All right.
So he was out of town. So I had to go to the next barber. Now the other barber in the other chair is his protege. He taught him how to cut. They've been cutting together for years. So,
So it's just like
man, he
one
gave
of
me
them.
the same cut, literally.
Yeah,
so I wasn't tripping. He wasn't tripping. So I came back. He was like, oh man, you done said it to somebody else. I say, but it was Ron. Yeah, it wasn't even,
Hey.
But it was cool.
I don't know if that's just black culture that we put so much into that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is serious, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
absolutely.
a customer, bro. You
And then he
just
say
lost a
that
customer.
also. Rick always say, I turn you into, when you get a haircut, you leave out the barbershop, you feel like $1 million.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks to me.
Transform.
Yeah, I
true.
transform your life basically.
Yeah.
So I take that personally. He'll say it. I take that personally if, we shoot the shit. We done been outside. We done kicked it. I done been all the time out of town with this man and everything. So he I take that personally that if you just came once or twice, that's one thing. But you a customer, you're a customer. So I take that. I take heed to that loyalty. So I don't. So like I said, I get my haircut every week. He went out of town last week, so I'm going to get my haircut tomorrow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I still look rough because I know a million cold barbers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Absolutely. But
that makes sense.
Yep.
So let me ask you this question: what do you think R&B is missing?
Today that baby making rock your soul music, that I cry for you music, that I really love you music. R&B is missing that.
It seems to me like nowadays, like this generation, like the music is more I cry for my guys before I cry for my girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what I get from it. I could be wrong.
We need to go back to, like I said, baby making music.
Yeah.
We need to go back to a man getting into his vulnerability and saying, I miss you. I miss you, and saying I'm hurt by you, and saying I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And I think it's the R&B is coming back. It's starting to slowly, come back with a lot of artists. But a lot of artists be trying to do what's hot instead of singing, doing what they feel.
Instead of doing what's from the soul.
Yeah, doing what's from the soul. Like me, I have never did a song, and my homie GS, shouts out to GS the brand. He tell me all the time, man, you need to do a song about, what's going on today, this club stuff, these scenes. That just ain't. I'm 40. That just ain't. You know what I'm saying? We did that. You asked me that in my 20s,
right?
Then maybe, but I
feel you.
I want to. Now, don't get me wrong. Today's sound, I love some of today's sound, but what we singing about, what they singing about now, has no meaning, has no substance. And I'm trying to bring that back.
Okay.
One thing I will always say about music, and I feel that all artists should be held accountable when they put music out here, is that you putting something out here that needs to be out here. And like you say, it's a need for good music, so you're doing your best to put good quality music out there, man. So I would definitely want to applaud you for that, man, because a lot of artists, I feel like when I hear certain shit, it's like, damn, whose studio time you wasting?
Right.
I know you can make some music, sitting on your laptop now.
Yeah.
You can get beats from anywhere now for free. There's some issues with that if you ever try to really release it and stuff like that. So you got to do your due diligence when you do that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's like, wow, you and then see, I have to ask questions, so I'd be like, man, you went to the studio? My mind, I'm like,
went to the studio.
You wasted studio. Right? This is what I'm missing. Like,
you didn't pay for this, did you?
This the rough mix.
Yeah. So another thing, I don't do music for fans. I don't sing music for the people. Okay. I sing for myself. You can like it or not, I'm still gonna do it.
Okay.
I sing music according to how I feel. I sing music for the soul, and it just so happened that people like my music.
Right.
But I don't do it for the people, per se.
So that's what motivates Doug O'Lake is Doug O'Lake.
Yeah. My what I'm feeling is what I sing.
Okay.
When I hear a beat, the beat could be called Love Struck. But I'm thinking, when I hear this beat, I'm thinking of In Love, or I'm thinking of Out of Love. I'm thinking of You Left Me.
Right.
So I always go off what I feel, and when I put it out, of course, I try to put out great music. I try to put out music that I think the people will like. But shit, whether you like it or not, I'm still gonna do it. So
right.
What's the most vulnerable you've got on a song? Like, what's the name of that song?
I'm just saying. Just saying. And even though I didn't write that song, a good friend of mine wrote that song. When she sung it to me, it was as if I wrote it.
Yeah.
And usually when people write songs for me, like, okay, it's dope. I'm gonna sing it because I like it and it's dope and I know it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. But that song there, she even said, like, you embodied that song.
Okay. The song is dope.
More ways than I could have ever. Any other male could have ever sing. She was like, I damn near felt like I wrote it for you, because when I wrote it, I was like, ooh, Doug gonna love this.
Yeah.
So that it taps into my vulnerability. It taps into what I think fellas should be able to be vulnerable enough to say to their woman.
So with that being said, why do you think men are not being as vulnerable as they should be?
Because we've been taught to not cry. We've been taught to be the tough guy. We've been taught, especially growing up in the 80s and 90s, my pops was like, what you crying for? You know what I'm saying? But my mother was on the other end, like, man, it's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to not be no cry baby, but it's okay to be able to be in your feelings when need be.
Mm-hmm.
And
we just gotta have a balance,
right? Yeah. And we've been raised to be providers. Well, a lot of us, most of us men, been raised to be providers. Raised to be not complain. Been raised to get out and get it, no matter what.
Right.
When you got time to be complaining and talking like a bitch, get out there.
Right.
Yeah. So I think, and then to the kids today, I think we failed as parents. I can't say it no other way. I think we failed as parents. Don't get me wrong. Now I can't say me per se or you per se as a parent, because we come from quality homes that we try to instill some of those old school values.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. And today with a little change, because our parents didn't listen to us. I said what I said. Goddamn it, get your ass in here. You do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that.
Certain things I do want to change. You know what I'm saying? As far as giving my kids a voice, but sometimes we give them too much
to say.
Say that part again.
What you say?
Nothing. No.
Say what you said again, then, Bub. I want you to say what you said.
Sometimes I want to change. We got to break generational curses.
Okay.
So in breaking those generational curses, I want to give my children a voice that I didn't have. Now, I feel like if my mother would have listened to me a couple times, things would have been different. You know what I mean? When it comes to certain things, as far as, not logical, clean your room. No, I ain't cleaning right now because I don't know. No. But I mean, like, okay, asking questions on why you did this.
Right.
And understanding the logic on why I did this. There's some things I did. My mom was like, ass whooping. Well, I don't give a fuck why you did it.
Yeah.
You got whooping your ass. But if you'd have listened to me, you might not have whooped my ass, or you might have still whooped my ass, but been like, okay, well, next time, blah, 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 blah. It's a lesson in everything, and I feel like that's what I want to teach my kids. So I say this generation, a lot of the parents, they're our age, and we got it, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people still out here trying to be young, but look at us now. When Cass was 40 back in the 80s, it was different. Yeah. Now, Cass 40. Now, you wouldn't even know I was almost 40 as I said something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I try to instill those values in my children and just get them to see that I'm not going to play with you, number one. And get them to see that
I like that.
I want you to come to me with whatever. I'm raising a teenager, a teenage girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
She'll be 16 and shit. So it's like, I want you to be able to sit down. I'm going to say this. I want you to be able to sit down and tell me, hey, daddy, I'm fucking. I want you to be able to sit down and tell me that. I don't want to create the space where you're scared to tell me certain things.
Yeah. And we got to talk about that.
Yeah.
We got to take a break real quick. Hey, yo, shout out to all the parents out there, man, that's got the belt out right now.
No doubt.
Because
it's definitely.
It's rough.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the American Dream, the American Nightmare, the Heartbreak Kid, Young Baka. And when I come to Chicago, I check in, I get on the radio with the S.H.I.T.S podcast. One more time, man. Give a big shout out to the S.H.I.T.S podcast. Young Baka Productions, man. Holla us. We out here.
And apparently we get high just for the clarity, yeah. Always on the side of you. They know I'm gonna ride for you. That's why I try to die, cause I love the shit out of you. I'm just saying. To be honest, I tell you that I wasn't honest about everything. So I'll start from the top and tell you just about everything. No matter what, I'll never change, man. I put that on everything. With you as my witness and everything. Cause you witness everything, Prince and everything. Where you is my wedding ring. For you to compliment to everything. I see you accomplishing everything. Throw you a compliment every day. I know you thought this was shit I would never say. But I swear I said everything.
Got to be able to talk it. You got to be able to say it.
All right, so y'all just heard the single from my man Doug O'Lake. And the name of that single is?
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Dope. Super dope. So it's a part in there, man. I listened to the song when I was getting ready, man. No homo.
Pause.
Pause. Super pause. He like, man, hey, Bub, switch seats. But I thought about it, man. So when I listened to the song, man, I was thinking, all right, can you give us a situation where you was totally honest, and it worked out for you? He said, oh shit.
I can give a situation where I was totally honest and it worked out for the better.
Okay, let's roll with that.
So, okay. Me and my kid's mother, we had went through some shit. 7 years, 2 kids. And we just got tired.
Oh.
We got tired of fighting for it. We got tired of trying to figure it out. We just got tired.
Wow.
And never in my life had I sat down and said that and been honest with that. And
you were just tired.
We were just tired. And it came to find out she felt the same way. And we end up breaking up. And now we the best, damn near, not best friends, no, but we cool. We're real cool now. Better than the bullshit I was putting her through, the bullshit she was putting me through, the lies, the cheating, all that. You know, I'm not perfect. You know, I'm an R&B singer. You know what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? So
I live raw. I live rough.
You know what I'm saying? What comes with that? You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
now
I rap, so I don't know.
I have a
what you're talking about.
There you go. Good answer. Good answer. No, I don't know anything about any sets. You hear me?
This is beautiful.
No, but I also okay.
No motherfucking problems at all.
Situation where it worked out for the best.
Eat after this.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. You okay over there, back? Look, it's a situation where it worked out for the best. There has been times where there's a time where I'm a single man. And being single, I've learned you just got to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've now realized that honesty is better than lying.
When did you learn that?
When my last pack up hefty bag, my last pack
not
up,
the move out
my
garbage
last
bag
pack up
move.
for the hefty bags and living in my car for a couple weeks and
Damn, all right, what age? Tell on yourself a little bit. Like, was it 30s?
36.
Yeah, there we go, 30s. As long as it's in the 30s. I tell my you know what I told some of my young fellas, they just not getting to their 30s. I said, listen, fellas, when you get to your 30s, life gets real.
Yeah.
Right? And they understand what I mean. I said, okay, I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of what that means. And I always hit them with, different words and make them Google on their phone what it means. So I said, when you hit your 30s,
somebody doing that shit right now.
When you hit your 30s,
synopsis, nigga.
what happens is you start taking losses. You know what I mean? People start dying. You start going to funerals, you know what I mean? Certain people that you went to high school, certain people you went to high school with. Yeah, I mean, but it just shows you how life evolves. Life is evolving and there's things that you can't change, but you were there. You were a part of something, you know what I mean? And now it's one less of y'all. One of your friends go to jail. One of your friends make the
Losing
TV.
my mother.
Yeah, one of your friends make the TV though for something bad. You see what I'm saying? He go to jail for a while. So it's just in your 30s. That's when life starts. See, in your 20s, you get to stay up late. You got a job. You get 3-4 hours of sleep. You was jumping up, going to work,
from the turn up to work.
Sleep in your car sometime for an hour. You got your uniform to work.
Wait, you said at what age?
What?
20s.
In your 20s?
Yeah, in your 20s. This when you was.
Yeah,
you
can play around in your 20s.
You had time. You had time to catch up on your sleep on Saturday till about 1 o'clock.
You can fuck around in your 20s.
But when you get in your 30s, a lot of people was parents. You know what I'm saying? So life was real for you at the moment you became a parent.
But even before that, I mean, I was staying with my grandmother, and on my off day, she had us cleaning up. You know what I'm saying?
That's the normal on Sunday by 1 o'clock.
It was Saturday.
You couldn't go outside. You can go outside.
Yeah, you gotta clean
Let me
up.
turn on this Luther.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm watching the walls.
Yeah, you
Why the
can
fuck
go
I'm watching
outside.
the wall?
What?
You scrubbing baseboards.
And I had a
nigga.
car. I had a car since I was 16. I had a car. My mom was like, boy, what? I don't give a fuck. You ain't going nowhere. Fuck you talking about?
They gonna keep putting their hands on the wall.
Yeah.
Fuck, I keep watching the shit.
She made me clean shit that damn well I ain't supposed to be. We don't need to be cleaning.
Right.
Why am I washing windows? Why? What? Huh?
I had a homie, his motherfucking mama and them used to make him wash baseboards,
Yeah.
window seals,
Facts.
wiping shit down with Lysol and crazy shit like that. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all have to do this shit? Like, yeah, boy, mama ain't playing. We do this shit like every other Saturday, Sunday.
Like I said, I got the same homies that I grew up with, same best friends, 20-year friends, 20+ year friends. Hey, I'll be out in a minute, man. Oh, Miss Bozeman got you in there. You know she got me in there.
Yeah.
But if you leave, if you don't leave, she gonna make me do some more.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Right.
I'll be out there in a minute.
Right. Or I got that mama come and let him in. You know what I mean? Feed him and all kind of shit. While you still doing chores and shit. I said, wow, how'd you feed people and I'm in here doing work? They could be helping me do this. No, that's your chores. That ain't
my
there.
friends wasn't helping.
You want mustard?
And don't let them come over and they leave a house a mess. I'm getting in trouble for it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because your friends don't live here. You do.
You do.
Yeah,
so I learned that. I learned that, boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you know
well,
him. I'm like,
Brandon
nah.
did it, man. Fuck Brandon.
that.
He don't live
He
here.
don't live here.
His
Go
whatever
fuck
he
his
doing his
house
house.
up.
Yeah.
Go fuck his house up. Don't fuck up mine.
I come from the era where mom used to get on the phone, or house phone, and be like, baby, it's 9:30. Douglas got to get off the phone. He got to go to school tomorrow. You be like, damn.
Damn.
I guess I got to go.
You put that on everything.
I got to go. I'll talk to you later. You be embarrassed as hell.
So let me ask you this question. So you an old school cat, right? So are you familiar with the Smurfs?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So you know all Smurfs had different names.
Yeah,
It was like Lazy
I'm Papa
Smurf. Right.
All day long.
Should be. You know what I'm saying? Wait. No homo.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's just
Pause number 2.
This shit ain't say
What's wrong with
working
you,
out.
man? What's going on, man?
It just ain't working out. All right. So I'm gonna give you a name, and then I want you to give them a Smurf name. All right.
Okay.
All right. First one. John Morant.
What's the dumb nigga name? What's the dumb Smurf name? I forgot.
I mean, you
his
can
name.
give me any name you want. You can put Gangster Smurf,
Goofy
whatever.
Smurf.
Oh, there you go, Goofy Smurf.
Entitled Smurf.
Oh, that's deep.
Entitled Smurf.
That's deep, my nigga.
Yeah.
Dumb Smurf.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Lori Lightfoot.
Gangster Smurf. I like Lori Lightfoot. I can fuck nobody.
Uh-oh.
I like Lori. I like Lori, dog.
Why?
Because Lori living her studness. Lori don't let
Big ass
nobody.
suit.
Lori don't let nobody change who she is for the people. Hey, Lori is a lesbian and she lives in who she is.
Yeah, that's a good ass point.
Tell the man she had the biggest dick in the world. If that wasn't gangster, though,
I was like, yeah, okay,
if that
Lori.
wasn't, I laugh, but I'm like, that's
Okay,
that's
Lori.
gangster. Like, she hella gangster for that.
She got us through this pandemic, man. She did what she needed to do to get us through this pandemic.
Chris Rock.
Bitch Smurf. What? Ain't nowhere in hell. Me and Will Smith would have been back there. I don't give a fuck if you 9 feet tall, nigga. I'd have been like, excuse me, and all you heard was.
All right, but you heard
Going
him,
to break.
you heard him explain why he didn't do it.
Cause he bigger than him.
No,
and
he said
that. What else he said?
he was taught not to. His mama taught not to
Fight in front of white people.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
So you say you fighting in front of
Well,
white
what? We
folks.
going to the back. Excuse me, Lupita. Move out the way. We going to the back. I don't give a fuck how big you is. It ain't got nothing to do with pride. Ain't got nothing to do with ego.
When he turned around and walked off, you could have
You
just dove.
laid hands on me.
Right.
He could have dove.
Not
and hit
I
that
did
nigga
it
on his
first.
back.
Not I hit you first. You laid hands on me.
Right.
But then again, he knew who to lay his hands on.
He knew who to do that.
Yeah, he would have never did
He
that.
would do that.
He'd have never did that to Ari Spears. He'd have never did that to Corey
Well, I say
Holcomb.
Ari Spears get his ass whooped.
And Corey Holcomb punked him a couple times.
Right. So
Corey
I
Holcomb
remember Ari Spears.
Yeah, but
He ain't
I
gonna
still
fuck
feel
with
like
Yeah.
he wouldn't have did that to somebody like Marlon Wayans or you know what I'm saying.
that's a good
He
point.
wouldn't have did nothing like that. You know, he knew who to do that to.
Last one. Willie Wilson.
Well, the gas and prices in the gas. We gonna make sure you give you the gas. Sit your ass down, Smurf. Sit down, nigga. Sit down. We don't want you as mayor. You are not here to watch.
like rabbits.
Yeah, you are not. Yeah, what'd he say?
Get them like rabbits. He said, I want all my
Sit
monies
down.
back.
Sit down, monies.
I want them media
Sit down.
different locations.
Hey, yo,
Sit down, bro.
We'll be back after this break. Hey, yo, shout out to all the motherfuckers out there who was watching Smurfs and still had to go clean up and you couldn't go outside till like 6 o'clock in the evening. It's the Shit Podcast, y'all. It's the shit. For all erotic needs and adult needs, hit up Cold Pleasures, COLEpleasures.com. That's www.colepleasures.com. It's the shits.
This comedian Marnie P checking in from the Shits Podcast.
Yeah. We are back on the Shit Podcast. We're either shooting the shit, starting some shit.
Picking up where the shit left off. Let's do it.
So we've been in here kicking it with Doug O'Lake. He didn't explain to us Smurf names, cleaning up, where he, you know what I'm saying, his influences. Their top 5, you know, it's a little bit debatable, but it's all
We
good, man.
debate all
You know
day
what I'm
about it. I got the time, baby.
Yeah, and I think you threw up the wrong gang sign during the song because you was at Calumet.
Yeah, I was only G's there.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Oh,
Wasn't
man.
going for none of that. But my cousin was one of the big. That's another story. My
Yeah,
cousin was one of the big guys, so I got a lot of clout off my cousin. So
There we
it's all
go.
good.
Hey, as long as you made it out.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
All right, so we're about to get into. Hold on for a second.
No, you trying
my
to pull
shit.
it up. Pull it up.
Try my shit, man. Here we go. All right.
Uh-oh.
So this is the game portion of the show, little game segment of the show. Man, prizes. You know what I'm saying? Prize is life. And our participant for the week, this week is Doug O'Lake. And the game is quick shit. I know some of y'all in the car. Y'all probably thinking like I would love to take a quick shit. Look at all this traffic. But the game is easy. It's real easy to do.
We got real music now.
We do.
He's like, hey, hi.
All right, y'all. So look. So here, basically all you doing is, man, you filling in the blanks.
Okay.
According to you, as honest as possible. You know what I'm saying? All right, first one. I got 99 problems, but a blank ain't one. You're not saying the Jay-Z line. You're doing it according to you.
Okay.
I got 99 problems, but a blank ain't one.
A job, baby.
There you go.
Motherfucking job.
There you go. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. If no one else is proud of me, I hope blank is.
My mama.
There we go. If I hit the lottery for $100 million, the first call I would make would be to
My big sis.
Okay. The price of fame is not worth
Your soul.
Man, heavy.
I wish I would have appreciated my relationship with blank.
My father.
Okay. Blank is overrated.
Eminem.
Oh, thank you.
Emma fucking Nim.
Oh,
Emma
what is
motherfucking
wrong with
Nim.
this? Come on,
Emma fucking Nim.
What is wrong
I
with
said
these
it.
dudes?
I said it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I said it. Eminem.
It's okay.
Eminem.
That dude's
Eminem.
gay.
Eminem. See what
Crazy.
Eminem got where he got because he was the first white boy to do it. That's it. Come on, man.
All
I'm
right.
not putting him in top 5 shit.
Doing a 2-piece.
All right. Okay.
I said they on my live like, really? Yeah, I said it. Eminem. I said it. You want to fight?
All right. Blank is underrated.
Fonte from Little Brother.
Okay.
Always have been.
You made up.
Always
for that.
have been.
You made up for that last one, bro. You made up.
Always have been.
All right.
Little brother was dope.
A hospital is a place you go when your body is hurt. A blank is a place you go when your mind is hurt.
A skating rink. I skate my ass off. Yeah. All my life.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last one. The best way to be happy is
Be true to yourself.
can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Hey yo, that was my man Bubba Lake, man. Those are beautiful answers, except for we'll get to that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to come back. We got to get into that rap conversation. We'll definitely have to get into that
Check it
conversation.
out, man. That was quick shit. Hey, you will only hear this on the Shits podcast, man. If anybody else doing it, man, stop shit out there because they did it. And you hear. Go ahead, get a break right quick. You come right back.
It's real easy to do.
Right? And what is it? It's all about the shits. Either you the shit or you not. And when you the shit, you got the ism. You got the realism, whatever other words you want to use, and you put ism on it, you the shit of that.
Yeah. We are now back at the Shits podcast where we are either shooting the shit. And I'm going to point to this man when I say it because the comment that he made, starring some shit.
But picking up with shit left off. Some people out here arguing, talking about Days Loaf was dope as fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Days Loaf. Where is Days
Like
Loaf?
an R&B side. I seen somebody say, Jacquees is in my top 5.
Jacquees.
Out your fucking mind.
Who is this dude?
Out your fucking. That's an insult.
That's the GED section.
But
That's an
Jacquees
insult.
is cool for the young generation.
No, hey, I'm
That's an
saying,
insult.
I have
Shout out to your
nothing-
GED because if you got your GED, it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have nothing against
Let's
the
say
GED
that.
section.
Jacquees.
Well, they were-
Diplomas. Walk across stage.
Yeah. No stage presence. They said male.
Yeah, shout out to all the niggas at Inglewood High School. Hey, wait, hold on. What is Inglewood High School even called now?
The brothers.
No, no, it ain't.
Yeah, you know the little guys that went to school. It's a prep school. Lincoln Prep. It's a prep. Some kind of prep.
They called the Brothers High School.
You know,
nigga.
yeah, you know what I meant though.
Yeah, all right.
They got the prep school in there.
Something like it.
All right, then.
Yeah.
At this point in time, man, I'm gonna pass the mic over to my man Bubba Ball. He gonna hit y'all with the underlay for the overplay.
Yeah, man. Listen, I know we all been hearing about what happened with the people getting kidnapped down in Mexico.
Yeah, man.
How they went down there and supported somebody getting a tummy tuck or BBL or whatever was going down there for. It wasn't worth, those people not making it back. Please, y'all.
Planet Fitness.
Really, look at what's going on. That airline ticket is you can just use that and work out, eat better. And just accept yourself. Don't trust these people in these third world countries. These countries and places that you are willing to go to and spend a couple $1,000s for them to do these surgeries, they can't do what you need them to do if something goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what people are not understanding.
Mm-hmm.
We losing mothers, that want a quick fix to get their body back right, from having kids. Okay, it's cool. You had kids, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But don't put yourself in a predicament where you can lose your life, and now your children are out here with really no good explanation why their mama not never coming back home. You know what I mean? So this is the like a cry out for everybody to really start loving yourself, man. You know, if you love yourself a little bit more, you could deal with whatever's wrong with you. You know what I mean?
They out of Mexico. Come on, man. El Chapo.
Please stay out of Mexico.
Come on, man. For years, Dust Till Dawn. Like we saw.
Damn, I remember
stay
Dust Till Dawn. That was a
out
good-ass
of
movie.
Mexico. They don't want us there. It's not for
You
us.
see what they
For real.
doing to the Haitians over there. So, you know, y'all really rethink all your vacationing that you want to do. You know, you want to go out.
Go to
you
Jamaica
listen,
or something.
Go places
Where your roots
where
are.
you know you can have fun. Number one, where you know it's going to be safe for you. You know what I mean? And number two, you can make it back home. But it's not about taking pictures and putting them up on IG and
That's
things
all
of
it's
that
for.
nature. Because this is where a lot of people is going on these trips and these, you know, little islands or wherever they going. But it's just for clout, so to speak. It's not for them to really enjoy themselves. I want to go somewhere and turn my phones off.
Yeah.
Take 1 or 2 pictures on some nice settings and then turn it back off. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with nothing. I want to enjoy my time there. So this is what you go on vacation for. So look,
I'm down for a booty
learn to love yourself while you here. And wherever you at, Missouri, Minnesota. I seen somebody living in Kentucky checking us out. You know, Harvey over there in Riverdale. Wherever you at, love yourself, appreciate where you at. You at where you at for a reason, and you always can make improvement.
Absolutely.
Right? Always make
Sit-ups,
improvement.
nigga. Squats.
Yeah. But
That
love
shit is
yourself. Listen, love yourself enough
That's number one.
to let yourself live. That's all you got to do. You supposed to just stay on earth as long as you can, y'all. Stay on earth as long as you can, man.
Hey, that was my man Bubba Ball hanging out with the underlay for the overplay. And hey, for real, love yourself, y'all. Check it out. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you gonna find you somebody that like that gut. Like real shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with
And
food,
that
baby.
goes for men and women, goddammit.
wrong
You
with
know
the
what I'm
food.
saying? You're gonna find somebody out there that like that receding hairline, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna find somebody out there that like that you skinny as fuck. Somebody is gonna love it.
Nobody likes bad breath though. Let's just say
That's
that.
true.
You gotta get rid of
They
that.
don't. Ain't no. You gonna accept me for no the
Nah.
whoop?
I don't smell it.
You been
No.
licking boo boo? What's going on with
But
you?
No,
yeah,
I'm not
man,
Oscar
we've
the
been
Grouch. I'm
tricked to
can't
think
do
that surgery is cosmetic now. Surgery is for emergency purposes. You know,
That's
you're
true.
never supposed to let nobody that you don't know operate on your body. I don't know nobody that can do that anyway, so I'm not trusting nobody really to operate on my body, to open me up and do something. Like, come on, bro. So, you know, y'all, man, just think about that. That's the real underlay for the overplay. They got you thinking you could go in there and, you know, in and out, outpatient. Nah,
Right.
it's terrible procedures that
Your
come along
motherfucking
with
thighs
that.
be
So,
like
yeah.
dark and your motherfucking ass is albino. Like
You
that
can't
surgery
fly
is
back
fucked up.
right. You
Yeah.
can't lay
Or
down.
your
You can't
legs
sit down.
Look like sticks.
Right, you looking
But
like
your
Lil'
booty look
Kim
like
on
some
the
ping
awards and
pong-
shit.
ping
Yeah.
pong balls.
Be careful
The
out here,
ass
y'all.
to thigh ratio got to match.
There you go. And nobody talks about that. All right, man. Look, we had a motherfucking blast in this motherfucker shooting the shit with my man Doug O'Lake.
That's right.
Hey, man, let everybody know what you got coming up. But they can find. Hold on, real quick. I should have fucking said this shit in the beginning. My man is gonna be performing March 25th at the album release party as well, and hopefully you're gonna be doing that song.
Oh, no doubt. I got a couple other joints too that I'm gonna do, but
Okay.
definitely gonna do. I'm just saying, absolutely. March
So that's gonna be
25th.
March 25th at Sub T. Doors open at 10
Teasy.
o'clock. Hey man, it's only $10 to get in. Ladies in
Open
before
at 10.
Ladies in before 11. We'll figure that out. But anyway, my man
Ladies
gonna be
got some
performing.
drinks.
Yes, sir.
Tell them what you got going on, man.
Album dropping. I sound like Jay
Ooh.
Electronica because I was supposed to drop it on.
Album drop.
I was supposed to drop it on Valentine's Day, but I just moved into my place. It's got a lot of shit together
Yeah.
with life. Because
Adulting.
people, I was just gonna say, people don't
Adulting,
understand. We do
yeah.
this music shit, but we still have life. I'm a
like a
father.
motherfucker.
I work. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
So
go pick up kids.
album dropping soon. Album dropping real soon. With the smash hit. I'm just saying.
That shit hot, bro.
What else coming
Real
up?
shit.
Thank you, man.
That-
Appreciate it, bro.
that shit is
Thank you,
hot.
thank you.
Right.
Got a couple other joints on there. Man, that's about it. I got a couple shows coming up in April. Yeah, that's it, man. Just pumping my album, doing this music, man. Just
Where can they find you at?
find me on all social media outlets at Doug O'Lake, DOUGOLAKE. That's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Doug O'Lake, DOUGOLAKE.
Okay, Bud, what you got for him, man?
Man, nothing, man. I'm staying out the way, learning how to, you know, just be in the house more and be comfortable with doing whatever I need to do. Making sure I understand I don't owe nobody no explanation for nothing I do, and making better choices every day I get a chance to.
Word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, like I said, March 25th, Sub T, my album release party for the album, Bryce. Also, this Sunday, March 12th, we are at the Atrium for the 312 Music
312,
Awards.
suited and booted. Suited and booted, y'all.
Please don't come in there looking any kind of way. It's going to be red carpets, all type of shit.
But you know it's going to happen, though.
Jesus Christ. Dress. Get dressed,
somebody got
niggas.
a Dickie suit. Somebody is
dressed.
ironing a Dickie suit
No,
right now.
get dressed. Put on with the Jordans.
Somebody
the Dickie suit
is
with the
ironing a
Jordans.
Dickie suit like I'm Achilles.
Please,
motherfucker. Man, don't
get
even
dressed.
know
It's
about
our
taking back.
Grammys. It's a time where they're noticing
Some
us,
chucks.
local artists. Even though I'm
Yes.
not nominated, I love what it's doing.
But
I
you
love
should
what's
be.
happening. I love what's going on. So
Yeah.
me and all the other artists, me, Nanette, all of us been talking about shutting that shit down.
Yeah.
Don't come in there looking any kind of way, because my next interview, I'm going to call you out. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I swear that's on my mama. I'm gonna call you out. Next interview, you getting called out. I wish somebody. I'm gonna talk to Olivia because I want somebody to do the what's hot and what's not outfits like the awards do. We need that.
You need Booger Sugar to do that.
We need,
Booger Sugar should do that. You know what I'm saying?
we need that.
That'd be a good combo. Them two.
yeah.
Let's make sure your suits fit, ladies. Make sure your dresses ain't too big, please, fellas. It's not LeBron James 2003 from the motherfucking draft. Please don't come in there looking any kind of way, because I'm gonna say something.
He's just saying.
He's just saying.
Jesus, I'm just saying.
Also, y'all make sure y'all get into him at Easy O'Hare. He got his listening party on March 16th.
Yes, sir.
We'll be there for that. And then March 18th, we'll be down in Austin, Texas for the Media Mad Compound 9th annual Media Matters event. So yeah, man, y'all get in tune with us. Y'all can find us on all platforms. The Shits Podcast, Instagram, and on motherfucking Facebook. Not really on Twitter so much, but we're working on it. And we're working on this OnlyFans page, but that's a whole nother story. Hey,
You are motherfucker.
Hey, big man, shout out to my man Decadurus, man, for everything he has brought to this podcast, man. And none of this is possible without him. And shout out to my beautiful wife, Crystal, man, for showing up and being in the studio today. Had a blast. We're going to grab something to eat, y'all. And y'all get in tune with us next week. It's the Shits Podcast, y'all. It's the shit.